In this video we'll look at how to use the quad cursor. The quad is an intelligent tool that presents the most relevant or frequently used tools, according to the active workspace and the entity you hover over. Depending on your workspace or where the cursor is positioned, it will present a range of command options based on what might be needed in that instance. To use the quad, we need to first make sure that it's activated. To do this, go to the Quad tab at the bottom of the screen, where you'll see it can be turned on and off. By clicking the arrow of the Quad tab, a context menu with more options about the quad will show up. Make sure the Show Quad on Right-click option is enabled. Now, when you right-click on an empty space in the drawing area, you will activate the quad's No Selection mode. If you hover the mouse over an icon, you'll see tooltips are displayed. Roll the cursor down onto a category and the quad expands. The most relevant or most recently used commands are on the top bar. And the pull-downs will show all available commands by category. You'll notice that the category structure is very similar to the ribbon. When you move the cursor over an entity or model element, in this case a circle, the quad opens and shows the tools that can be used on that selected element. Let's see an example of the quad in action, and add a hatch pattern to where the entities don't overlap. So we'll hover over the border to display the quad, and here we see the hatch pattern icon. And if we click on it, we'll see the areas that don't overlap are now hatched. And if we want to change the hatch pattern, double-click inside the hatch, and the Hatch Edit dialog box is displayed. We can also bring up the manipulator from here. So if we select a line, you'll see we can access the manipulator and control the selected entities. Another useful quad function is the Join button. So if we select more than one entity and click on Join, these entities then become one polyline. Let's look at one more example. If we switch from the drafting space to the modeling space with the same drawing, using the Extrude tool, we could use the quad to turn a 2D object into a 3D model. And this concludes our lesson on how to use the quad.